G'day class, and welcome back to Pseudoscience 101 with me, a bogan in a lab coat. Today we're going to be talking about the mystical art of Reiki, which relies on the powerful healing technique of touching people. Let me explain. Reiki is based on the idea that you have this universal energy force inside and around you, called Kai or Chi.
Kai.
Reiki masters supposedly use this energy to heal your body. It's like being a Jedi, but the only powers you have is that weird force-breathing thing that J.J. Abrams added in Rise of Skywalker, just so he could have 2 more fake-out deaths in a film that already had way too many. Disappointing Star Wars movies aside, Reiki was founded by this guy, in the early 1900s in Japan, the home of other alternative medicines such as PlayStation and anime. It's also worth noting that this guy claimed to have climbed a mountain, then starved himself for 21 days and received a vision of all of this. So, yeah, that's probably legit. I can only assume that that vision was of soccer mums on Facebook trading pseudo-facts like Yu-Gi-Oh cards at a primary school. Oh, he must be so proud. So the idea is that Reiki masters place their hands gently on your body to manipulate your chi, right? And I love this because it basically assumes that all Reiki practitioners have magical energy-bending powers like they're the Avatar, master of all 4 alternative elements. Before there were big crackdowns on false claims in this field, people used to market Reiki as a way to treat anxiety, depression, cancer, heart disease, autism?
What?
Nowadays, they sort of avoid making those sorts of claims, saying that it's supposed to work alongside traditional treatments, not instead of. They also now claim that they can't cure anything, they just promote the body to heal with its own energy. But since it's all just healing energy, then it should theoretically be able to heal anything, right? I'm going to go ahead and spoil the season finale for you here because no, that's not how it works. Shockingly, there is no rigorous, reproducible evidence to show that Reiki is any better than a placebo for treating any of these things. As far as the actual sessions go, there's no danger there, like it's just people placing their hands on you, but the danger sort of comes from the fact that sometimes when people go to these sessions, they're foregoing actual treatments that would benefit them. In fact, so many people got concerned about this that even the Catholic Church got involved. They said that Reiki was based in superstition, and then called it out for not being true faith healing or based in science, which seem to be wildly opposing claims, but whatever. I just think you have to be pretty out there for the Catholic Church to be calling you superstitious. Sadly, none of the research has pointed out the danger that I noticed with these sessions, which is that they just look really uncomfortable. At least with a massage, it might feel relaxing or relieving even if it's not permanently fixing anything. But with this, they're just like placing their sweaty hands on you. That, or apparently some Reiki masters only do non-contact healing, so you're either being gently restrained, or you're playing a game of I'm not touching you with some dude who thinks he's Jesus. Oh, and if you're lucky, they might show you some shiny rocks while you're there, but that's usually reserved for distance healing, where a Miami yoga instructor touches a crystal, and then mails it halfway across the world to the same sort of people that bought Belle Delphine's bathwater. Now, if this all sounds laughably easy, then yeah, it is. For the low price of $80, you too can become a Reiki master. You can learn the basics of energy healing, recognize the different symbols. Cat chakras? Once again, I'd like to point out that I'm not trying to attack people that believe in this. I'm sure heaps of people find it relaxing to go to one of these Reiki sessions. However, the whole thing is basically just one big scam. It's not like astrology, where you can just step outside or look up a horoscope on the internet if you want. You actually have to pay to have a Reiki session. And these sessions range anywhere from about $50 to $150, so they're really not that cheap. On top of that, they all claim that their services are cumulative, so you have to keep coming back and giving them more money. I'm certain there are people out there that have spent thousands of dollars on this stuff, which makes me genuinely sad and a little bit angry. And obviously it's a scam to get these qualifications because all you really get is a participation trophy and an undeserved sense of spiritual enlightenment, so it's just nothing there. One thing you'll find a lot of if you actually look into these pseudosciences is people saying that more research is needed to determine the benefits, and I really don't agree with that. Like the hundreds of studies and trials that look into this and found no tangible health benefits aren't good enough for you? Or should they be focusing on the good stuff instead of actual evidence? Obviously, no more research is needed. Not only is it a waste of time and resources to look into stuff that's already been looked into, but there's absolutely no amount of evidence that will ever convince these people that you can't heal a gunshot wound with placing your hands on it. Well, there you have it, folks. I don't think anyone who's watching this video is going to be rushing to a Reiki practitioner to cure all their ailments, but now you know that for the low price of $80, you can learn your cat's chakras. And that information is priceless. Have a good one.